Hello friends and family, and good morning from Sevierville, Tennessee. For today's Tennessee roadside adventure, it brings us to the Tanger Outlets. We're gonna head over to the massive Disney store where they actually have a great selection of like Walt Disney World and Disneyland merchandise, which is really cool. It's pretty much like the premium outlets at like Vineland and International Drive near Orlando, except you'll find like Disneyland merchandise, even a bunch of like brand new Disney Parks offerings from like the Villains collection. Of course, right now we're inching closer and closer to Halloween, so you'll find lots of the new Disney Parks Halloween merchandise, just a whole bunch of really cool things in general. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. It's actually a super soggy start to the morning here in Sevierville, Tennessee, though. We got the flag blowing in the wind. Not too many cars parked though, so you can get a really close parking spot. And the outlet store is literally right here on the corner. It looks like they are doing some refurbishing of the storefronts. So just like the Disney outlet itself, it does literally just say Disney outlet on a banner, but you have like the windows decorated beautifully for Halloween with the Mickey jack-o'-lanterns. And before we do head inside the Disney outlet store, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. As soon as you come inside the Disney outlet store though, here's a bunch of the new Halloween merchandise, like your glow necklaces with the Mickey ghost on there. You do have like the little jack-o'-lanterns with the smiley faces. Right behind there is the actual kid-size spirit jerseys with the little pumpkins embroidered with Pluto, Goofy, Donald, and Daisy. This is Disney Parks merchandise, which is really cool to find. They have some of your tabletop little night lights. These are cool though with the jack-o'-lantern design. They have Mickey, then of course Minnie Mouse with the little bow. $35 a piece for them. They even have some Disney Store exclusive plushies for Halloween. This one is the Mickey Mouse version where he's in his Halloween costume. Like I was saying though, these are literally specific to the Disney Store. Here is your brand new pair of ears for Halloween. The solid simulated leather with the little Mickey jack-o'-lanterns embroidered on the front. These are just like your typical Disney store prices for $35. Right next to that is the brand new adult size full zip sweatshirt where you have Mickey Mouse in his Halloween costume. Goofy's up there in the upper corner. These are adult size for $60 a piece. Definitely nice for the cooler weather here in Tennessee. And they even have your Mickey Mouse like pumpkin squishmallows. Super duper soft for only $30 a piece. Let's actually come over this way because they do have a whole new setup for, let's see here, Disney Pixar Toy Story. Here's a really nice kid-sized backpack with Buzz Lightyear, Woody, you have Forky. That one is $35. Looks like they even have like the matching lunch boxes. These are actually on clearance. $15 from $25 with the star design. You have Buzz Lightyear and a bunch of those different action figures. Let's see what we got here. From Woody's Roundup, we have Jessie and then Sheriff Woody. Next you have like the little pull string on the backside with the real character phrases. These are $40 a piece. One of my personal favorites though is always the Evil Emperor Zurg. That one has 9 different character phrases. Over in this direction though, I want to show you some of the assorted Disney Princess merchandise. They have some Disney Princess Munchling little play sets. These are like scented and perfumed. It actually lights up as well, which is really cool. But a couple different play sets that they do have. These are only $20 a piece. Definitely really nice for the holiday season. Even some Disney zombie dolls. Speaking of dolls though, even more great deals here at the outlet store. Your classic Disney dolls are actually further discounted to only $16 a piece. They have Belle from Beauty and the Beast, Princess Ariel, Tinkerbell, so many different princesses like Snow White. That's really cool though because they do even come with like a little doll brush. They have your Disney Cinderella doll. Underneath there we have Princess Jasmine. Let's see, we have Belle from Beauty and the Beast, Rapunzel, Princess Tiana. So many dolls for only $16 a piece. And here's a brand new Disney Princess Celebration, a Cinderella doll. This one looks super duper fancy. She actually has like a little birthday present in her hand. This section here has a whole bunch of brand new Disney Parks merchandise, like this massive tote size bag. This is a nice brown color, has a big pocket on the front, but it's even embroidered like Mickey Mouse's facsimile signature, and you do get like Mickey's hand on the zipper pull. These are $60 a piece. So many new offerings since my last visit though. Here is a adult size baseball cap. You have Winnie the Pooh's head on the front. Actually says Winnie the Pooh on the back side. Let's see if we can find the old Price-A-Roni. This one is $30. Definitely goes perfect with this adult size pullover sweatshirt with Pooh Bear. Look at all the flowers, strawberries. Time for a little something with the embroidered strawberries at the bottom. Right over here is a quilted design, more of like iridescent ears. These are actual Disney Park Loungefly though, with the Mickeys embroidered. They're $45 for Loungefly ears. And another nice brand new adult size pullover sweatshirt. This one's actually embroidered with Minnie Mouse's facsimile signature. A whole bunch of like different bow styles on the front. Underneath there is a adult size pullover sweatshirt, Wild Frontier with Mickey Mouse. This actually has like a really nice tie-dye design to it. You got some like hidden Mickey cactuses at the bottom. So many new things at the Disney store though. Another smaller size tote bag that's embroidered with a bunch of patches with Mickey. Actually says the Disney Store 1987. So this is a tote bag, or you can use it as a crossbody. That one is $40. So many different brand new tote bags though. This one has all the assorted Disney critters on the front. We have Pluto, Lady and the Tramp. This is a nice simulated leather. The larger size is $65. They do even have that, like a smaller size tote version. So if you are looking for something a little bit smaller for the park, this one is $40. But all the characters are embroidered. Definitely getting so many new things though, especially for fall time. A couple more pullover sweatshirts, Mickey, you have Donald, Goofy. Look at this though, it says Teacher's Pet, the classic Goof. These are only $55 a piece. Right next to that is an Oh Boy version that's embroidered there. You have the outline of Mickey Mouse for $55. And yet another brand new backpack. This one is very plushy, literally with Mickey Mouse's head. Speaking of plushies, they definitely have you covered at the Disney store. They'll actually have some characters from Lady and the Tramp, so some different like rarer plushies. These are all $30 a piece, but they do have both characters from Lady and the Tramp. Right next to that you have a really cool like rare Kermit the Frog plushie. Like we couldn't find these at Walt Disney World, so really nice to find here at the outlet store for $30. Underneath there is a Bambi plushie. Very nice attention to detail. That's a really good size plush of Bambi for only $30. And again, so many different plushes that they do have, like the Cheshire Cat. Everything is embroidered. These are a really, really good size though. Super duper soft. That one is $30. They also have Marie from Aristocats with a nice big bow on the top. Even more brand new Disney Parks merchandise. This is more of like a corduroy material. Pair of Disney Park Loungefly ears with the aliens from Toy Story. These are $45 a piece. What I like about all this though, like they do even have the matching Disney Park Loungefly. This has the silver hardware, your Disney Parks Loungefly badge on the front for $90. They have a couple different characters with that same design though, like Lotso from Toy Story. And again, these are also Disney Park Loungefly. These are scented like strawberries. They do have the matching Disney Park Loungefly backpack. This one has the gold hardware. Right underneath there, they do have the original Florida Orange Bird. The nice thing about these though, like everything is embroidered on there, which is really cool. They do even have like a pair of Rapunzel ears. Look at that with Pascal at the bottom with all the frillies. This one comes with a double bow for $35. And right underneath there is some brand new, more of like a clutch size bag with a patch with Mickey Mouse with his facsimile signature. This one is $40. And then for $45 is a much larger tote size bag. Let's hop on over though and check out some of the clearance merchandise that they do have. How cool is this little onesie, My First Trip to Disneyland with the castle? These are originally $27, now only $2 a piece at the outlet. Looks like they even have some of your Star Wars Ahsoka, like really fancy tops. This actually comes with a belt and the Ahsoka patch. These are now only $8 a piece. They do have your Grogu Spirit jerseys with your raised graphic on the front for Star Wars. The backside, waiting Let's see here, wanted for being too cute. These are further discounted, originally $50, now $15 a piece. They do have your Avengers pullover sweatshirts, perfect for fall time with the big Avengers logo. These are $15 from $35. And then so many different graphic t-shirts right underneath. Here is a sensory-friendly one with Pluto, Goofy. Here comes the fun. This is a Disneyland specific one, which is really cool to find. And again, you'll find lots of assorted Disneyland graphic t-shirts. You have a Stitch there, Disneyland Resort. Looks like they even have some like Disney pet merchandise on clearance here at the outlet. Here is part of the Marvel collection, a 3 bandana set. These are now originally $25, now $10 a piece. I can play like this all day with Captain America's shield. They have some Marvel dog toys. These are a great deal though. It comes with a rope and then that squeaky design. These are now only $5, marked down from $20. And it looks like they do even have a brand new pet collar. This is more of like a rose gold color with the rhinestones. You get the little heart with Marie from Aristocats. These were $25 in the park, now $5 a piece. Here's even some assorted pet spirit jerseys. This one is specific to Disneyland Resort with the raised lettering on the back. That one is $8, marked down from $40. And a couple different baseball caps that I do want to show you. This one is specific to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway over at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Everything's embroidered on the front though. These are $10 from $35. They do also have the Black Panther Artist Series baseball caps. You do get the little patch on the front with Black Panther. I don't see the outlet price on that one just yet, but that is really cool. They even have your Wild Blueberry Stitch Disney Park Munchling backpack. This is a very soft material, though, like super duper fuzzy. This is more of like a kid size, originally $45, now $15 for that one. And it looks like they do also have a Star Wars sling size bag. These are perfect for the parks though. You get the little Darth Vader patch on the front. These are only $10, marked down from $40, so literally cheaper than the Disney Character Warehouse. Let's check out some of the different adult size spirit jerseys that are on sale here at the outlet. This is a Disneyland Resort one with a whole bunch of like the classic attractions underneath, even the Ferris wheel. These are $23, marked down from $80. Part of last year's Christmas celebration, they do even have your Disneyland Resort like fuzzy spirit jerseys. You have established 1955 on the front and then Disneyland on the back side. These were $100 in the park, now only $35 a piece. And here's yet another spirit jersey, so a good selection of different offerings. Worldwide Engineering, you got like the Spider-Man logo. That one part of the Marvel collection is now only $20, marked down from $80. Up front by the registers though, they have even more clearance that I want to dive right into and check out some of the merchandise. So how cool is this? Also from Disneyland's for the Guardians of the Galaxy attraction with Rocket Raccoon, and then you have Baby Groot. I love this coffee mug. This is one of those color changers. That one is now only $5. Right underneath there is a really cool one with the Mickey fist. You have Mickey and Minnie with some of the classic attractions, even the Millennium Falcon. The backside of this one says Disneyland Resort. These are now only $5, marked down from $20. They even have some of your assorted like Disney Parks Joey Chow merchandise. This is a set of 4 ceramic candles. These were sold out for quite some time in Orlando. These are originally $40, now only $18 a piece. They do even have your Disneyland Resort photo albums. This is that very sparkly design, really shimmery with the gold accents with Mickey. These are originally $25, now only $7 a piece. What I love about this Disney outlet though, they even get merchandise from Disney's Aulani. So another really cool coffee mug where you have like Donald, Daisy, Mickey, Minnie. These are $10 a piece, marked down from $25 with the Aulani logo on the backside. Next to that one is your Rockin' Out Stitch coffee mug, Aulani, Resort and Spa at the bottom. The actual handle though looks like a guitar. You got like the Hawaiian flowers on the backside. That one is $10 from $25. And then part of your Play in the Park collection, they do have a whole set of puzzles. This is a 4-pack of puzzle where you get like 300 pieces, 500 pieces, 750 and 1,000. These are only $5 marked down from $40. Some more clearance up front here by the registers though. They have your massive Marvel throw pillows. You can see so many cool things embroidered though, like you have a Thor's hammer, Captain America's shield. These are $13 a piece, marked down from $40. And it looks like they even have your Marvel Avengers Campus, more of like a camping size throw blanket. Actually comes with this really nice attachment to carry it by. These are only $13 a piece, marked down from $70, so a really good deal for them. Let's check out some of the adult size graphic t-shirts on the spinny rack that are on clearance though. Here's a nice burgundy color Disneyland resort with Mickey. These were $35 in the park, now $13 a piece. They do even have some very fancy like button-down shirts with the Hawaiian theming. You got Mickey Mouse there with a bunch of like palm fronds swimming in the ocean. This is very, very soft. These are $23 from $60. Behind that one, okay, so from your Disney Pixar La Luna, they do have the adult size graphic t-shirts further discounted here at the outlet. That one was originally $30, now $10. So many nice button downs like I was saying though. This is your Disneyland Resort button down with all of your classic attractions at Disneyland. These are now $13 from $60. You got the little patch on the pocket. And here is actually some Disney Park Roosevelt's collection merchandise. This is a, let's see here, a version with Mickey Mouse throughout the years. Actually part of like the Disney 100 collection. You got like Mickey and Steamboat Willie. I like these a lot though. This one is originally $75, now further discounted to $40. They even have some great deals on assorted Disney beach towels here at the outlet store. Some really great deals though. These are originally $35 in the park. You can see the castle and some of the different attractions. These are originally $35 though. Now only $8 a piece for them. Let's actually come over this way because they do have a whole bunch of that brand new Disney Parks Pluto merchandise. Here's a really cool, like really fuzzy backpack. You got Pluto, even like his little dog tag you could see. This is like a fuzzy material. These are $55 a piece. Right up ahead is your adult size baseball jersey, part of this Pluto collection. I don't want to unfold them because they have them really nice and neat, but you have 1930, the pup, and then Pluto. These are $80 a piece. This is part of that new Disney Parks collection though. And here's your adult size ringer tee with a Pluto embroidered on the front for $32. And they are getting some of the brand new release Disney Parks Christmas merchandise. Here's a new Christmas stocking with Mickey Mouse embroidered with a Santa hat. You even have the Mickey shaped snowflake. Let's see the old price tag. These are $35 a piece at the outlet. Right over here is a kid-size graphic t-shirt that I do want to show you. It says ho ho, and ho 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 I should say, with a Mickey shaped snowflake there. And you do have Mickey Mouse with like the reindeer antler ears. These are $25 a piece. But speaking of Christmas time, how cool are these plushies? These are actually Disney Store exclusives for $30 a piece. You have Mickey Mouse as a reindeer, and then Minnie Mouse actually is embroidered Disney Store 2025 on the Tootsie. So that is really cool for some awesome Disney plushies. You can even get a whole set of 4 brand new Christmas ornaments like your classic red and green, then silver and gold. You can't go wrong though, literally for 4 brand new ornaments. These are only $50 for the entire set. Underneath there is some different kids pajamas, part of this new Christmas design. You have the long sleeve graphic t-shirt with Anna and Elsa, and then Olaf from Frozen. Actually comes with the pajama pants for $27. And they do also have the Mickey Mouse long sleeve with the matching pajama pants for $35. Here's a really awesome brand new backpack. These are adult size actually for $45 a piece. This one says Mickey Athletics 1928 with like your football Letterman patch on the front for $45. A couple more pair of new Disney Park ears that I do want to show you though. Lots of different merchandise from Toy Story. They have your Sheriff Woody ears with the cow print. You have the cowboy hat there with the sheriff's badge for $35. They do also have your matching pair of of Buzz Lightyear ears. These are solid simulated leather though. It says Space Ranger Lightyear, but you can even get like some of your Disney princess ears, like your double bow here with the Snow White version with all of the sequins. And here's a new travel bag to the outlet store for $40. This is nice simulated leather. It says Minnie Mouse with a big bow on the top. The awesome thing about this store though, you can get so many awesome Christmas ornaments that are actually new releases to Walt Disney World and Disneyland. You do have from Beauty and the Beast, the little plushy Christmas ornament of Mrs. Potts with all the rhinestones for $25. Next to that one, you even have like the poisonous apple from Snow White. And again, these are super duper sparkly for 25 bucks. Here's some of the bigger ornaments that you can usually get over at the Disney's Days of Christmas at Disney Springs. The Mickey Mouse version strung with Christmas lights for $35. It looks like they do even have that sparkly snowflake version with the Mickeys. And then right underneath there, I'm shocked they have this here at this outlet though. This one is your Goofy version with the little hat on top. That one is $30, so a little bit cheaper than the Mickey-shaped ornaments. Here's even more Disney Store exclusive merchandise. So just like that smaller tote size bag, they have the much larger versions with Mickey, $19.87, then Disney Store on the side. This one is $65. Really nice to put some beach towels in. And then right over here is a, oh, another one. Thank you. I appreciate that. Another tote size bag. Oh, this is cool. It has a big zipper compartment with the straps with Mickey. It says athletic department, but you do get that fuzzy patch. These are $55 a piece. Then here's an adult size pullover sweatshirt. Actually has like a cast member badge almost with Mickey on the front for $60. What I love about this store though, you can even get some Disneyland Resort 70th anniversary merchandise, like your adult size Spirit jerseys with that, like that raised lettering for Disneyland. The front side actually has like the 70th anniversary logo. This is that nicer lightweight Spirit jersey material. Right underneath there is your adult size graphic t-shirt. You have Mickey Mouse a bunch of times. Actually has that like foil lettering there for Disneyland. These are $40 a piece. Let's actually check out some more of the further discounted merchandise though from your Disney's Animators collection. A whole bunch of the assorted dolls and these really fancy packaging. They have your Mulan. These are all only $25 a piece, so a really good deal. They have Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Like, I am shocked. Like, everything is so neat and in order. They have so many different things. They have Princess, let's see here, Jasmine for $25, Tiana, and then Alice from Alice in Wonderland. They've also been getting lots of merchandise from Moana too at the outlet. Here is a set of like 5 different action figures. These were $14 in the parks, now $10 a piece. You have your little sis and then Pua talking action figures. This is a great deal though, only $17 for a talking action figure, so some really good prices here at the outlet. They have your Disney Once Upon a Story doll sets. Looks like you get 8 different dolls like Tiana, you get Maribel, you get Moana, even Princess Jasmine. These are, let's see here, $50 a piece for them, and they do also get your Disney IOI Forever dolls. They actually come with like a little Mickey-shaped balloon on the inside, where you do get like a little surprise inside. That's your Rapunzel version for only $10. And then right over here is an actual Naveen and Princess Tiana wedding doll set. They come with a really fancy jacket and dress. These are now only $20 a piece. Here's even some really cool Disney Park coffee mugs. Now these are newer released to the parks, but cool to find at the outlet store. From Disney Pixar Monsters Inc. you have Sully. Underneath there he's making like a screamy face for $20. Perfect to go with Sully though. They do even have your Mike Wazowski version with the 2 little horns, the big eyeball. He's making a smiley face for $20. Some of my personal favorites though are these versions. They actually have almost like the whole character. Here's a really awesome Spider-Man mug. These are $25 a piece, but they do make them with a whole bunch of different versions, like the Cheshire Cat. From Winnie the Pooh, they have a Tigger version, Stitch, and 101 Dalmatians. These are all $25 a piece. Some more great deals that they have at the outlet though. Your Marvel and Star Wars talking action figures are now only $25 a piece, and they do have a great selection of different offerings. This is your Captain America talking action figure, has 18 character phrases. They have Iron Man with 13 character phrases, only $25, but you can even get Venom. Like, you can see how much bigger he is versus like Iron Man. Still literally the same price, 25 bucks. Couple different Star Wars characters at the bottom I want to show you. They have some of your classic stormtroopers from Star Wars, your 212th Battalion clone troopers. They have the Mandalorian from Star Wars Mandalorian, and Kylo Ren for $25. You could even get a whole bunch of your light up wands from the Disney parks. This one is actually from the 75th anniversary of Cinderella. They have these really fancy glow wands with Cinderella carriage for $27. Next to that one you have a Minnie Mouse literally riding a unicorn. It has that really sparkly handle with almost like a glow dome on the bottom for $27. And then two different versions here at the outlet store with Sorcerer Mickey. They have more of like a blue and white version, and then one that actually has like a very sparkly graphic on the inside with Sorcerer Mickey. Some more clearance merchandise here at the outlet store though. Here's a really cool Minnie Mouse coffee mug with a big oversized bow with all the polka dots. It says "like my bow" on the inside. These are originally $20 a piece. I don't see the outlet price on that one just yet, but it's really cool because they do have like the original boxes if you are doing any traveling. They have "See You Latte" with Minnie Mouse. Actually has that same graphic on both sides. These are $10, marked down from $17. Right over here is a really cool like polka dot version. I like the whole shape and size with Minnie. The bottom side says "yes please." That one is now only $7, so a really good deal for that. And they do even have some of your assorted Disney Princess coffee mugs. Like this one here, you have Princess Ariel. These are $10 from $17. Looks like they have Belle from Beauty and the Beast and Princess Tiana. So a good selection of assorted princess mugs. And then right over here is like a massive Baymax coffee mug. It actually comes with the ceramic spoon. These are $17 a piece. But again, they do have the original boxes. A few other clearance items on the opposite side of that rack though. They have your Star Wars Ewok espresso set where you get the 3 little Ewok espresso cups. They actually have like little handles on the side. These are originally $40, now $25 a piece from Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival. It's a really nice like padded like a kneeling where you can actually put this in your garden so you don't have to like kneel on like the hard floor with the original Florida Orange Bird. You have Spike the Bee. These are now $7 a piece, so a great price for them. And here's a really cool Disney 100 sign with like Mickey Ave. You have animation, so many different like sayings, but you even got like Mickey and Dopey. These are originally $80, now $50. They have a couple different things, part of the summer collection. A set of 4 plastic cups. Let's see what we got doing. Let's actually help them out and put that Mickey back in. You get a Mickey, a Minnie, you get a Donald, and then Goofy. These are originally $35, now $21 a piece. They even have like the matching melamine plates from this collection. Looks like you get 4 different colors in the shape of Mickey Mouse. These are originally $40 in the park, now $25 for them. A couple different things on this section though. Some nice stainless steel cups with Mickey. You have Sun, Surf, and Repeat. This one comes with a clear lid with the straw, $13 from $25. And it does look like they do also have a Tinkerbell version with her facsimile signature. Some more really cool clearance merchandise. They do have the Baymax Disney Parks Loungefly. Actually, Baymax's hands kind of like open up there, and it is double-sided. This one is $50, so a great deal for that. Perfect to go with that Baymax Loungefly bag. They do even have your Disney Park Loungefly pair of ears with the little Baymaxes embroidered on the ears themselves. Again, these are Loungefly for only $23. They do have another really fun pair of ears though. These are loaded with pearls. You get kind of like that clear bow with all the pearls and flowers. These are originally $45 in the park, now $30 a piece. They do still have your 45th anniversary of Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back. You have like the Star Destroyer, some TIE fighters, and Darth Vader. That comes with a medallion in the center for $18. You could even get some of your Happily Ever After wedding ears with the little bow tie on the front there, even like the whole jacket. I like these a lot though, like really nice attention to detail. They are $13, marked down from $20. You can find inside these acrylic cases some really cool items. They have your Kendra Scott necklaces with all of the rhinestones with the Mickey Mouse design for $65. I do want to look in the back section because they have so many different bubble bar items this visit, like some hoop earrings with rhinestones. They are $27 a piece. From Disney's Lion King are some massive Simba earrings for $27. Next to that is a really awesome Disney Bubble Bar necklace of Pinocchio, covered with rhinestones for only $20. That is a great deal. It looks like they even have some of those pearl design Disney Park Loungefly crossbody bags. This is a hard shell version, literally of Mickey Mouse's head. These are $90 in the park, now $60 a piece. And then right over here is another Disney Park Loungefly. This one is your Daisy Duck version with a nice big like pink bow on the top. I do want to see if we can find the price here. That one is $45. Then here's that reversible tote size bag from a Disney Pixar Inside Out. One side has joy. You can reverse it to anxiety. These are $30 a piece, so a very good deal there. Looks like they even have some of those travel bag accessories with Lotso from Toy Story. These would have been sold like at Disney's Ever After at Disney Springs. You get 3 really nice sized travel bags for $21 on clearance. Here's a whole bunch of your Star Wars Power Force action figures. These are motion activated with real character phrases with like lights and sounds. They have Darth Vader with his lightsaber for $21. Right next to that one from Star Wars Ahsoka, they actually have the Ahsoka figurines. This one is further discounted, only $10. Part of that collection from Marvel. Kind of the same difference with the character phrases, motion activated. They have your Black Panther. That one is $13. And here's a very fancy doll of Ahsoka from Star Wars. I remember seeing these like over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. These are now only $18 a piece, so a really good deal. Lots of cool Marvel things at the outlet though, like your Groot token coin toss game, where it does come with all of the tokens. Groot's kind of like holding the cup and then he tosses them. These are now only $13 a piece on clearance. Here's even some adult-sized dresses that are on clearance. This one is from Lady and the Tramp with a plate of spaghetti and meatballs. You got the little meatball in the center, but everything is embroidered. You actually have 3 pockets. Let's see the price here. These are $90, marked down from $128. From a Star Wars, you do also have your C-3PO women's dress with all of like the, you can see like all the cords on the inside. These are now $55 a piece. Here's some of the assorted lunch boxes on sale at the outlet store though. This is part of the kids collection. These are originally $20 a piece, now $15. They have Moana with the little Hawaiian flowers. You also got a little pocket here for your water bottle. $15 a piece though is a really good deal. They have so many different versions, like this one with Minnie Mouse with like a huge rubberized patch on the front. Underneath there is one with all the assorted Disney princesses with that floral design like Cinderella, Princess Tiana, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and they do even have one from Frozen with Anna, Elsa, and Olaf for $15. Let's actually check out some of the baskets of plushies that they do have on clearance here at the outlet. These are actually right up front by the registers. For the 45th anniversary of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, they do have your Wampa plushies. It has like the removable hands and legs, kind of like with that Velcro design. They have a couple different versions here with Stitch. This one is part of your Disney Parks Pride collection. Stitch is wearing a hoodie. You got like all the Mickey-shaped balloons that say Pride. This one is further marked down to $18. Looks like they even have your graduation plushies with Stitch, which is graduation cap. Looks like he's literally eating the diploma. Let's see the old price of Rooney. This one was originally $25, now $15 at the outlet. You really have to take your time though, because they do have these bins completely stocked up from Disney and Kanto. They have your Maribel plushies for $18 and a Moana version. Here's even more clearance kids merchandise though. So here's a really nice kids pullover sweatshirt with the Mickey Mouse logo. This actually looks like it's part of like a designer collection. That one is $40. Right behind there, how cool are these sweatshirts? This is part of the Monica and Andy collection from Lion King with Nala and Simba. This one is $26. I like that a lot though. Like everything is embroidered on the front. It does look like they even have like some full button down jackets with Simba on the pocket and then Simba on the back side. That one is now $27. We're even getting some really cool Cars merchandise in the kids section. This one is a full zip hoodie of Lightning McQueen. You got the number 95 with the flames going down the sleeves. These are $32, marked down from $45. You could even get a whole bunch of assorted Legos. This one's actually for Christmas. It's a 24 gift advent calendar, 231 pieces from Disney's Frozen. Looks like you get Olaf, Elsa, Anna, Kristoff, and Sven. This is a nice little set for the holidays for $45. Part of your Marvel Spidey Amazing Friends. This one's more of like a kid's version, 143 pieces for $44. They even have a brand new Star Wars one. Lots of cool things here at the outlet store. These would have been sold at like the Lego store at Disney Springs, Disney, Pixar, Wall-E, and they do have a brand new Lego set from Moana too. Definitely the advent calendar takes the cake though from Frozen. And I'm shocked to find these Disney plushies here at the outlet store. These were just released to Walt Disney World not too long ago. They do have both Sebastian and Flounder from Little Mermaid. These are $23 a piece. It looks like they do even have the Hey Hey version with the little eyeballs there and got the little like tootsies. That one is $23. You can get a whole bunch of your assorted Disney Princess plushies here at the outlet as well. These are $27 a piece, but they do have like Belle from Beauty and the Beast, Princess Ariel. Right up ahead is an awesome Tinkerbell version, but they do have like Snow White, Mulan. From Star Wars Ahsoka's, your Ahsoka plushies, and a good selection of weighted throw plushies. I don't see these too often, so it's really cool to find. Like they have Eeyore and then Doug from Disney Pixar's Up. I had such a fun time today hanging out here in Sevierville, Tennessee at the Tanger outlets. It's always a pleasure coming out to the Disney outlet store. They get so much new merchandise literally 3 times a week. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they get new discounted merchandise and a lot of the brand new merch from over at Disneyland and Walt Disney World. That being said, this is very close to Dollywood, so you can get your Disney fix literally just minutes away from Dollywood. That being said, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.